right, so you can sort of feel an uptick in terms of the crowd energy. A lot of these fans came to watch this man who you think has the skill set to be a future UFC champion.
I do, John, and I will go on record saying that. I believe this kid has a huge future ahead of him. He has a ton of skills. He checks all the boxes. He's got the wrestling, he's got the grappling, he's got the cardio, he's got the toughness. He can do it all. But it is on him now to make good on all the work that him and his team have done to put him in this position.
And the UFC, as you well know, does a masterful job with the matchmaking. When a fighter is this hyped and gets to this point of their career, they give him a guy who they think can beat him. We'll see how he handles this challenge tonight. Still undefeated, here is Khamzat Chimaev making the walk tonight as a middleweight. A lot of people think eventually he's going to be a UFC champion, and he's got a big fight in front of him tonight.
I mean, this guy's a monster, you know, from his mindset to the way that he competes. Khamzat Chimaev is one of those guys that passes the eye test. The moment you laid eyes on him, you said, this kid has something special about him. He has great wrestling, he has great striking, he has great cardio. The guy has it all. And I'm so excited to once again watch him compete and sit here in his seat and call his fight.
The work ethic has never been an issue, perhaps the diet at times when it comes to getting down to 170 pounds, but this man is a problem and ready to impose his will here tonight. Khamzat Chimaev, once again, ready to engage in a big spot here tonight. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Shavkat Rakhmonov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Khamzat Chimaev.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here is the oncoming force at welterweight, Uzbekistan's Shavkat Rakhmonov. Might want to start learning how to pronounce that name. We'll see how he approaches the early portions of this round. He's a striker, he's a grappler, he's a wrestler, he has conditioning. Really looks like the total package at 170 pounds and looking for that next level signature win here tonight.
He passes the half. Now he's going full mount. He's got to start throwing now. Changing the position.
Side control now. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Chimaev. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
In the half guard. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
We cross the midpoint in round one.
He's got to be careful here.
Back mount now. Oh, Shavkat Rakhmonov getting work here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. He's going for the rear naked choke now. Looks like he's got the sub locked in tight now.
Oh, he's gonna get him with it.
Oh,
Push the elbow up. Release the pressure. Back down to the mat. Great job and great submission defense by this young man.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Khamzat Chimaev. Another ground and pound strike lands. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Big ground and pound.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Chimaev's back into full guard. All right, 45 seconds now to go on the round. Print the shirts, ground and pound. $20 seconds left. So Rakhmonov's back in full mount. Second round, straight ahead.
Stop. Does go down there. I want you on top. So look for your scrambles, look for your sweeps, look for your reverses.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see,
Ready.
when you're on the ground with him,
Ready.
you're in danger.
Good.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be.
He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Unable to connect there. Separate after exiting the clinch. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye.
Now he's back up.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. And not back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
So now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Oh, Shavkat Rakhmonov gets caught by the straight punch.
Nice straight punch.
Just missed with the straight left hand. Rakhmonov gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively. Well, if body language is any indication, mentally he is not back in this fight after that knockdown earlier in the round.
I mean, we thought the fight was over, so I guess it's a credit to him to still even be fighting. Flying these hands to the head.
Chimaev gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there.
This is where he wants to be.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar. Chimaev's got an arm. Looks like he's trying to lock up a Kimura. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. He's able to withstand the fire. Now he finds himself out and safe. Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission.
Oh, big elbow.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Rakhmonov. And the horn sounds on round 2. All All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself, and look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
Entering in on a single leg takedown attempt here, and he is able to get the fight where he wants it. Nice job there.
The moment he secures that single leg, you can see how comfortable he is and the variety of finishes he has from this position. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. Great timing on that double leg.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Oh, looked like an elbow there from the top by Khamzat Chimaev. Under 2 minutes now to go. Chimaev's in half guard now.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Oh, you got to love the ground and pound strikes here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Chimaev's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied.
Leg kick.
So Rakhmonov's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside position. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area. 45 seconds remain in the round. Pretty good jab there by Chimaev. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Chimaev's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see it, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Final seconds of round 3. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your side. It's got to change something.
4th round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. A lot of different looks. He switches to southpaw now.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Chimaev's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged toe. Best effort you'll ever see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Rakhmonov. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chimaev.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangles.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Chimaev's right back to the full mount. 2 minutes to go. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor.
Oh, nice elbow.
Fight back.
Nice positional control here. Big elbow there lands.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. In the half guard.
All right, closed guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn. How about that round? He got him badly there early on. You thought that maybe that was going to be the beginning of the end. At the very least here, got to think he's going to try to get him out of here in this next round.
J.A., he's on skates. I mean, he was on skates. His ability to withstand that avalanche is commendable, but he has to change something as he approaches the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 5th and final round. Lots of striking, now throwing offense, countering with the hook. Nice job by Khamzat Chimaev. That's a huge connection there, DC. He is hurt.
Massive hook land. And his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Fight back. Fight back.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Great shot from the top position.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Chimaev going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Getting them out here.
That was a slick transition. He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. So Rakhmonov's back in full mount.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep. He's putting him in exactly the position he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
I know you've got a huge appreciation for this.
Oh, I mean, this is high-level grappling by both of these guys.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Oh, right into mount.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, there's another ground strike for good measure. He's having his way with him here. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Chimaev. Another ground and pound strike lands. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Rakhmonov. Final seconds of this fight. And there is the final horn. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-45, and 49-45. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Khamzat Chimaev.
All right, so you heard it there from Buff. Khamzat Chimaev gets it done on the scorecards. He's your winner by decision tonight, and in large part because